Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Never mind my back seat being dirty, guys. I have two pairs of shoes, some tennis balls, a tripod, and a tennis racket in there. So what's this video about, guys? This video right here is about the pinnacle of success, guys. The pinnacle of success, if you will. And that might not be the title of the video, but that's what we're going to be talking about. Right, and I was just thinking earlier this week, all week, I've actually been thinking for a while now. And it starts with this fundamental problem that I don't know what I want to be yet in life. I just know what I don't want to be. And oftentimes we start in places like we don't know where we're going, but we know where we don't want to go. And I think that's the most important thing, is that you know where you don't want to be. Right. I know what I'm going to school for right now, and I'll go ahead and let you guys know. It doesn't matter. So technically, I'm a psychology major with a minor in business. Right. I should finish this spring. I don't want to do psychology. I don't think the pay to the education matches. I don't think it matches. I don't think I'm going to be fulfilled teaching psychology. I don't think that's what I really want to do. Instead, I think that I want to shoot even higher. If I'm going to go get a doctorate degree, I want to get a medical doctorate degree. I want to say MD on it, right? I want to be able to prescribe medicine, guys. I want to be able to treat and help people. And I want to get paid like I'm treating and helping people, right? But that requires a lot of school. Okay. And I talk to people about it often. They're like, oh, you know, you're going to be in school for a long time. You know, that's going to cost a lot of money. You know, you got to be really smart to do that. You know, it's going to be hard. You know, you're going to be almost 30 when you finish. You know, you're going to be in debt. You know, it's hard to get in programs. And the list goes on and on and on when you tell people you're going to be a doctor. Or you get the opposite of that's going to be hard to, oh, you think you can do that? Well, I couldn't do that. You think you're smart enough to do that? You got to be smart to do that. It's just so weird. You talk to people about doing stuff like that, and it's either very positive or very negative. It's very few people in between. It's like, no, you should go do that. It's going to be hard, but you got it. Very few people will be honest, say it's going to be hard, but you can do it. Most people either skew, it's going to be really hard, you can't do it, or it's going to be, you're really good at it, so you should go do it. And that sounded like a long rant in my head, but guys. So we're at this place now where, when do we call it success? And a lot of people think that there's this like straight line to success, right? The Tarzan Effect, guys, that there's a straight line to success, but maybe you have to go off the path and take this branch to get one step forward, and this sets you back, but later it brings you back more forward. It's like you never really go in a straight line. Nothing's ever in a straight line. It's like one step forward for two steps back, then three steps forward. So you made one step. And that's how life works, I guess. That's the Tarzan Effect, guys. Another thing is, I heard Joe Rogan talking about this, is people, when do you call it success? When do we actually think we're done, right? And I use this doctor analogy because I want to go be a doctor now. I want to be a psychiatrist or a regular physician. It doesn't matter. But when do you really call it success being a doctor, right? And if you ask the regular person, 9 to 5, right, they're going to probably make anywhere between $40,000 and $80,000 a year, right? You ask them what success is. They say coming home to their family, having just enough to live on, having a nice car, maybe a nice house. So with that, why would you ever want to be more than just regular? Why would you want to go get a doctorate degree? Trayvon, why do you want to go to med school? You don't have to be a doctor. You can do like everyone else, right? You can go to school for one more year, get your MBA, and be done with school and go make regular money. You can make $80,000, $90,000 a year with that. Why would you want to do med school? And I think the reason of that, to me, how I define success isn't off of my house, isn't off of my car. It's off of how many goals I accomplish. And that's a never-ending cycle, because there's always another goal to accomplish. And I think that's something that all the greats in anything they do have in common, is that there's this never-ending pursuit of perfection and excellence. And not to say I'm going to go like crazy, I'm going to be working 80 hours a week and I'm never going to be home with the wife and kids or whatever. That's not what I'm saying here. It's that I think I can do better, so I'm going to go try to do better. And there's this quote by Marcus Aurelius I would love for you guys to write down. And I'm going to paraphrase, because I don't know if I'm going to say it word for word, but it's, if anything is humanly possible, you can do it too. And I take that personal, because I used to be someone who thought of other people as better than me. Oh, they have more money than me. They have better athletic abilities than me. They're smarter than me. They have more time than me. But these are all just excuses. They're all just excuses. That anything someone else can do, you can do it as well. Regardless if it's going to be harder or easier for you, you can also do it. And I think that's so important to realize, is that everyone has a situation and we all have our strengths and weaknesses. But if it's possible for someone else, it's possible for you too. How much do you really want it? That's really the ultimate question, is how much do you want it and what's going to make you happy? To me personally, I know that going to a job every day, 9 to 5, doing the same thing every day is not going to make me happy. I prefer more human interactions. I prefer to be on my feet, busy. I don't prefer to work for other people. I don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. I like to work towards my own goals and not the goals of someone else. Right? That's another reason why I want to go be a doctor, is because I feel like I'll be benefit myself as well as others working for myself. Because the ultimate goal, the ultimate vision with being a doctor is to have my own practice, run my own clinic, be the boss of the clinic, right? That's the vision. The week-long, month-long vacations overseas, the nice car, the nice house, the beautiful wife, the nice kids, that's all part of the vision. But that's a process. And also when you talk to people about, you know, why you would want to go do something like be a doctor, why would you want to go to school for another 6 years? You know you're going to be broke for the next 6 years? You're going to be broke regardless. Start from square one, guys. You really have to ask yourself is, do you want to do it? And common things people talk about when you tell them you want to go do something like that is, you know, you're not going to have that much fun. You're going to be studying. You're going to be in the books. You're not going to have time for a social life. Guys, a social life is not my biggest concern. And honestly, I think you find friends along the way. And I think the higher up you go, the less social friends you have every day, but the more meaningful connections you make. Like, you know, me and John might not see each other every day, but when I do see John, we're making money, right? We're talking about current events. He's helping me with my business. Those are meaningful friendships, not friendships where you just sit around and play all day. Those friendships lead to nothing. And you talk to people about, why would you want to go to school for another 6 years? You know, you're not going to have time for a girlfriend. You're not going to be able to go out and hang out. Your weekends aren't going to be that fun. And I would personally probably argue against that, is that you'll probably find your person along the way. You'll probably find your friends along the way. You'll probably have more money to do more enjoyable things after everything's all over. Right? And yeah, you're going to have to study longer. Yeah, you're going to have to study harder. Yeah, you're going to have to tell some people sometimes, I can't hang out, I'm busy. And a lot of people aren't going to understand that. But those just aren't your people. This girl over here has this really cute dog. It's a German Shepherd. But I think that that's the most important thing, is that you always set your vision higher than you think you can possibly achieve. Right? It's this quote by Les Brown, I think. It's like, I aim for the stars, and if I aim for the moon, and if I miss, I fall amongst the stars. Right? Now, not many people have been to the moon, and I don't even know if we actually sent people to the moon. There's the conspiracy there, but let's say, hypothetical number, I don't know if it's only been 2 people to ever go to the moon, but let's say 5 people have ever been to the moon. Right? But they told themselves, no, I can't go there. I don't want to do that. I just want to be a pilot. I don't want to go to work for NASA. I just want to be a regular pilot. I want to be a regular pilot, don't want to work for NASA. Well, what's the glory? What's the fun if you never achieve more than you think you can personally achieve? Because if you aim higher, you can always settle. If you shoot for settling right from the start, you'll never get high. You'll never go anywhere. You'll never pursue anything better. You'll let everyone talk you out of doing what you want to do. And that comes with knowing yourself, guys. You got to know what you really want to do. But it's more important to know what you don't want to do than what you really want to do. Because more often than not, we never know what we want to do. Life is always a revolving door. There's always new opportunities, new things to learn, new people to meet, new places to go, new things to do. Right? There's always room for growth in life. It's always a revolving door. One door leads you to another door. But knowing which door you don't want to go in is more important than know which one you do want to go in. Guys, that's all I have for this video. If you guys want a motivational speaker to watch, Les Brown, used to love watching him. Philosopher Marcus Aurelius, he has some great quotes, ideas about philosophy. Aim high, guys. Don't be scared to pursue a longer path. More often than not, people are just scared that they're not going to succeed, and that's why they choose not to take the longer route. Don't be scared you're going to fail. Failure is always in the process. Failure is also always going to be there. You're not going to succeed at everything right away. And even if you do succeed at first, there's always going to be challenges along the way. There's no way to prepare not to fail. There is a way to prepare to succeed, though. You can't control every variable. That's why you can't prepare not to fail. You can only prepare to succeed. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have fun. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to hear me talk about. Aim for the moon, and if you don't make it, you'll fall amongst the stars. Y'all take care.